Tonight, Ricky Rubio and Devin Booker make up the backcourt for Phoenix with Mikal Bridges, Kelly Oubre Jr., and
so I guarantee you, to your point, he's extremely excited.
Tonight, there will be in honor of Kobe Bryant, just like we saw last night against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Mavericks first will take an 8-second backcourt violation, which they have just. As we noted a moment ago, their appreciation for that. Bridges missed a transition dunk. This time he scores on the reverse layup from Villanova as the first player on the board tonight. And there's a steal by Kelly Oubre Jr. Devin Booker in transition up top for DeAndre Ayton. A drive inside by Devin Booker. Stops. He does have the mid-range game. Hart talked about it in the open the arc.
You basically get what you want against this team. This team is pretty good offensively, however. And you got to take him out of the paint. That's really deep.
Nice find, too, by Booker once he recognized the mismatch.
Luka for three over Kelly Oubre. On the money. Rubio trying to deny Luka. Finally got it to him. Luka inside, short of the floater. Porzingis tips it right back into Luka's hands in a second. They lost in Memphis 114-109. They started their road trip on Friday, defeating San Antonio. So this is the rubber game. Pick and roll involving Rubio and Ayton. And Ayton didn't roll very hard, but
he does have talent.
Free throw line, Jay. Ayton. Lead is up to 9 for Phoenix 5.
Game was a big weapon for him.
Averaging 17, he already has 8. Spinning and then left 3 on the spin move.
Of the night, so they do a great job protecting the basketball.
Whoa!
These are too easy right now. Opportunities. They take the air out of your offensive team. Other one right here.
Yep. Hey, Phoenix is jumping to passing lanes. They are reading things. Turnover seems like it is resulting in an easy basket at the other end of the floor. Luka. Now that was not a whole lot of resistance.
1 for 9 from that three-point line.
And 4 for 19 overall. Booker got the roll. There was
with his timing and angles.
Dwight Powell underrated as a player. He does a lot for you.
Drive, spin, in the paint. Jalen Brunson had 9 yards in every game for the Mavs this year. Tonight, both playing in their 47th game. The Mavs look for number 30 of the season tonight. It's going to Suns up now by 12.
It's going to take some defense against Devin Booker. He's off to a fantastic start.
Luka, no defense against him. Once again, the straight line. Sharch, guarded by Kleba. To Ayton against Willie Cauley-Stein. Trying to body him up, goes to the jump hook, and without deflection, the quickest to the ball was Sharch, who goes to Jevin Carter, trying to shake free of Jackson, left it for Sharch, and he nails the J.
You give him second shot opportunities, you got to stay close to your guys. Easier said than done. A lot of nice good attack there.
And that attack pays off, and a hoop for Brunson.
JJ! You got a move named after you. That is legendary.
Sharch.
I had to see it. JJ Barea signing at the scores table. Delon Wright drives and scores.
And get out the extension cord and plug in JJ. Now let's get to work. Sharch moving without the ball. A little bit ago, Tyler Johnson went into the game for Phoenix, by the way. He's over in the left corner right now. Hasn't been playing much lately as Ty Jerome hits. Hardaway, he had a 26-point game, made 6 threes against Phoenix when they met right now. You want to talk about somebody who is electric when he gets hot. That is Mr. Hardaway. And there's a nice runner by Justin Jackson.
And Dallas can gather themselves, get a couple of stops on this lob here.
There you go. JJ the lobber, Hardaway the finisher.
Just down 6 points now.
And a
7-0 run.
And a nice screen by Porzingis, guys.
Rubio using the glass to stop the Dallas 7. Now here's JJ who will put up the shots. Barea! Dallas JJ scored 1 of the 4 and assisted on 2 others. Ooh, three hit by Tyler Johnson. 6 points, 17 minutes. Tonight just his 29th game.
But can play.
Yes. Saw that in Miami. Correa bumps off Rubio. Scores again. Lost it.
Yeah, Jalen had a nice dig there to break that up.
JJ wide open lane. Give it to him.
Man, we need to get one of those Harp JJ Barea Players Lounge things going.
Man. Ayton inside. Luka around the screen by Porzingis. The look away pass. Corner three. Right it down for Finney Smith for a three. And went in.
That's what you want the fans to do. Go crazy.
Sunday evening. And you know what Dirk said, I mean, he talked about this as a player. He would go set is legit because I heard him tell the stories of I go home and I watch Kobe on League Pass when I'm watching the late games on the West Coast after.
Or in Kobe Bryant. You know, a lot of guys miss Michael Jordan. But Kobe's their guy. Nice find that time for Rubio.
Luka right there at 8.8 assists a game.
Tremendous job of facilitating.
Kleba catches inside and Kleba goes up to score.
Defensive player underneath and Dorian.
Well, great scorers know how to get buckets a lot of different ways. That's a great pass. And even better finish.
Infusion of energy.
Ayton catches inside and it falls in and he's fouled. 9. Offensive rebound, 8. 10 for 10.
He has been
23 points in the game. Ayton's best this year is 26. Here's a turnover, a run out, a dunk by Bridges.
And they're doing it against a great third quarter team. Porzingis knocks one down to cut into that lead.
After outscoring opponents this year by an average of over 4 points per third quarter, but Phoenix has flipped the script tonight.
You got to play through it, man. Don't worry about fouls right now.
Finally, Ayton misses because it took 13. The lead for Phoenix equaling their largest. Now they have their biggest because of a paint. The Mavs use more timeouts than typical in the first half, so Rick's trying to save them right now. They only scored it because the game just got off to such a sluggish start, and they lost one on a coach's challenge, and an unsuccessful coach's challenge as Booker just drained a three. Here's Luka. Luka joining in on Saric, and a loose ball, and
He was out of bounds. Nice pass.
Inside, Luka up top. Luka normally making too much juice on that runner. I thought maybe the stick-up was going to bring it back in.
Got to get back.
Booker.
Oh, man, that's tough.
So we have seen, by the way, the old hockey line change. 5 guys out, new 5 guys in, and it doesn't.
But plead with that.
Inside Brunson, scooped to the hoop.
To average his 27 points.
That number places him 8th in the NBA this year in scoring. Up with the left hand for Oubre. Didn't help things. Another turnover.
Yeah, these first 6 minutes of the third have been brutal.
Booker hits a 3.
Carry on over.
There's the bucket. Pull up by Brunson. Ty Jerome running point. Saric finds Booker, curling around a screen. Booker going to the body of Jackson and a little up fake. Oubre brought the ball down, dug it back out. Saric with the ball. And Phoenix just outworks Dallas for that basket. And they prevent Dallas from creeping up and getting a fast break basket while they were arguing. Corner 3 reined in by Correa.
You can just kind of tell by the way Dirk's walking around. This is hitting him very hard, like it has a lot.
This kid here is special.
I see where you're going, and I like it.
Yeah.
This kid is cooking.
For Devin Booker. So we noted earlier that he has averaged 32 a game since Christmas. Second most in the league. Top guy in the league, but his numbers are coming down lately. Cut to the basket, 20 in the quarter now for Booker on the floor.
One thing for an individual to have a great night, but then you couple that with layups.
Trap on Booker.
Good trap.
Almost forced a turnover, but deflected pass fell to Ty Jerome, who moved it on to Tyler. Big back pick set by Sharks, loosen things up for Ty Jerome. The rookie from Virginia scores. Racing out to Jerome with Justin Jackson, but nobody there to protect the paint. Games this year between the Mavs and Suns. They're going to see each other a week apart in March here on Saturday afternoon, March 14th. Out there on they beat Texas Tech. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I didn't like it.
Carlisle loved it.
Oubre. They're now, the Mavs are 5-11. They've had a hard time in close games this year. 5-11 in games decided by 5 points or less. So I bring that up. 11 has been, well, there hasn't been another night like this. I mean, they've had some 15 to 20 point losses. They had about this a while back. And in basketball, you have to have BRAKES and you have to have BREAKS.
He's had a lot of injuries this year himself. This dude here.
I know the record's not great, but I don't see how, in my humble opinion, you keep a guy who's a top 10 scorer in the game out.
I agree with you.
I agree with you too.
Yes.
I really do.
And also,
Appreciate you guys agreeing with me.
I picked some guys that are all-stars most of the time.
I don't always agree with you.
That's why I got him fired up. Tacking on two. Some starters are still out there right now for Phoenix. They just don't have a lot of guys dressed. They've been dealing with injuries.
I remember talking to a coach last year about his defensive potential, and runs and draws the foul. They give him the N1 there.
Jake Diallo's gone in for Phoenix a minute ago. I thought he wants to go down to shoot. And they will see that happen, and he hits it. He fell and hurt himself. He's coming back on the three. Wilcox for three. Carter hits a three-pointer. San Antonio got back up there after Memphis dropped a couple of games last week after they had that 8-game winning streak. There's Colin Stone.
Big's a relative term.
Well, I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you too.
Jeff's can wait.
I'm tired of being the assistant.
I'm telling you, that is one of my.
Hey, man, I heard. Rumor has it that there's a high 31 points going 13 of 15 from the floor. And I think the only two shots he missed were two that were blocked.
An extraordinary performance. Zeroed out.
All around by Phoenix. And